EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Cowboys.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 1. Quick RPO to Ferguson. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense.
A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year. The extra point, up and good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Dallas first down. Dak going to give this to Blue. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap for Prescott. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd down, 3 to go. They run straight ahead with Blue.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So after 1, the Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They have it. 2nd and 4 coming up. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. The PAT, up and good. Cowboys will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 34-yard line.
Yeah, running with Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will go all the way. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To the left side, caught by Lamb. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Strike. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll push ahead to the 21. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ready, set.
Here's a second and 9.
Get it. Crack all 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw left side taken in by Wilson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Still going. Garrett Wilson. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, New York. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with blue. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Pistol now for Prescott. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down.
Ready, break. 18, 5, 19, Tiger, 19, come on.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Pass the 60. Pass.
He'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On the play fake. Dak forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down. And that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
1st and 10 at the
to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Prescott again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Talk things over before third down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
48-yard line.
On the jump. 60 Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Go get him.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
They'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back, and he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Call it a gain of 13, and the Jets have a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Strike. 70 Lions. Ready.
Thrown quickly, RPO, that's Taylor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for the Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Red. Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
This is a great example of why these outbreaking routes towards the sidelines are so critical to have great timing and rhythm between the receiver and the quarterback. In this case, he just can't quite keep his feet in bounds. Great.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good, and the Jets have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Second down and 3.
Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got a first down inside the 45. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Ready?
They will run it over center with Hall. And he's in! Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
A give. Here comes Blue. And he gets this up close to the 40. Kenny Moore there to make the play.
Kenny Moore brought him down. 4 yards on the pickup.
It is 2nd and 6.
39-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. 47. What do you think?
Now Prescott. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Yeah, here we go.
We'll go play action. It's Prescott. That one swung out to Blue. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. A throw on the move is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Second down, Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a a third down.
47.
Again, Prescott to the air. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Cowboys cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
19, Charger, 19. Oh, hey, check that. Street.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 41, here's second down and 4.
60 Eagles. Ready.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Let's go now.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. First down and more inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Jets will extend this third quarter lead.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The kicking team up for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer.
Cowboys 24.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Get it. 19.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into first and 15.
Hey. Cowboy 80.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, 46. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a first down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
First down, Cowboys.
A run with Blue. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Blue. And the Cowboys are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And
to the goal line and in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit.
Cowboys 30.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. At midfield. Look at him go! And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score Jets 49. Cowboys 30.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. 26.
On play action. Here's Dak. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And the Jets are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Get it.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Jets first down.
At the 50-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Room to run again. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. On the run, here's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
Third and 10.
Come on, come on.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Evan Ingram, touchdown, New York. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The extra point is up and through. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Go. Ready.
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 6.
That's
That's good for the Cowboys. First down.
Back to 50.
First and 10 at
The shotgun, a throw from Milton. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down. Here's first and 10.
Viking 18. Go.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And the Jets will have great field position right around midfield.
At their own 49.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Get up. Get up.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And it looked like one of the Jets was able to get in there and secure it, and they did, so they keep the ball. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. He's going to have the Jets first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Jets stretch things out even further.
63. Cowboys 30.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 2. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
On the play fake, it's Milton. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Will McDonald, his second sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They finished the season on a high note, so now they'll have the week off as the number 1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.